Hello everyone, myself GR Shinde from Kikewak Polytechnic, Nasik. Today's lecture topic is memory allocation for objects. In this lecture, we will see the diagrammatical representation of memory allocation and C++ programming example. So let's start with diagrammatical representation. Here you can see the diagrammatical representation of memory allocation. In this diagram, you can see two parts. Basically, this diagram is divided into two parts, one for member function and second for member variables. First, we will see the member function. In a single class, there may be multiple functions like member function 1, member function 2, etc. Memory is allocated for member function when they are declared. Here, memory for all individual function is separate but common for all objects. Now second part, that is member variables. Memory is allocated for member variable when the object is created. Here each object has its own separate member variables. For example, object 1 has its member variable, that is member variable 1, member variable 2. Similarly for object 2 and object 3. Means each member variable has separate memory space for each object. Now let's see the example. Problem statement is write a program to accept and display the details of two students. Here you have to use two functions, that is accept and display function, and two objects for accepting the details of two students. In this program, two header files are used. First one is iostream.h for input output operation, conio.h for getch function. Here class name is student. In public section, two member variables are declared. First one is roll, that is for roll number, and second one is name. Functions are also declared in a public section because these member variables and member functions you have to access outside the class, that is in main function. That's why it is declared in a public section. In accept function, user will enter the roll number and name and it is stored in a member variable. Similarly, display function used to display the roll number and name. Now in main function, two objects are created, that is s1 and s2. s1.accept means accept function is called for accepting the roll number and name for the s1 object. You can see this table objects, there are two objects s1 and s2. Similarly, when s1.accept means you are accepting roll number and name for s1 object, and s2.accept means accept function is called for s2 object, means roll number and name whatever accepted, it will be stored in a variables of s2 object. You can see here s1 object has its roll number and name. Similarly, s2 object has its roll number and name. Means member variables has separate memory space for member variables. And most important thing is that member functions accept and display for both objects have common memory space. I think all of you are understood. Thank you.